One of my favorite nights in Philadelphia was the night I went to a speakeasy. My boss, coworkers, a couple of friends, and I were all at a cigar bar, and the night was winding down, or so we thought. As we were leaving the cigar bar, we asked one of the bartenders if there was any place else to go to hang out. He calls the bouncer over, whispers something in the bouncer's ear, and the bouncer takes us across the street, down this stairwell, and tells us a password. Once we enter into this building, the new bouncer takes us downstairs, we give the password, and we are in an honest-to-goodness speakeasy. It was so much fun. I stayed up way too late, but it was a very unique experience because it felt exclusive. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome to Podcast Workflows, where you get daily tips to improve your process, grow your show, and maybe even make some money. Each week, I also do a daily dive into the process of the world's most successful podcasters and reveal their tools, processes, and systems to help you simplify the production of your own show and reclaim hours in your day. You can improve your own podcast production process by seeing how the pros do it. I'm your host, Joe Casabona, and today we're going to talk about private podcasts. People love bonus content. We've already talked about how they like a look behind the scenes. And of course, they love exclusivity. They love feeling like they are part of something unique and interesting. For those reasons and plenty more, private podcasting can be a great way to make money. But first, let's talk about what exactly a private podcast is. Put in the clearest terms, a private podcast is one that only certain people can access. Maybe they are students in a class, employees in a company, or members of a club or subscription. With a private podcast, you can charge for access and give people a private link to your feed. This works super great for memberships where you want to offer bonus episodes or ad-free episodes. But if you're a coach or consultant, you can include a private podcast as part of your fee. Maybe you send regular affirmations or even supplementary advice based on your last call. If you teach a course, you can release bonus or additional lessons in a private podcast or answer student questions in a way that's easily consumable for all of them. There are lots of reasons to have a private podcast, and giving people access to one could be the value add they need to throw you a few extra dollars for your product, become a member of your membership, or even just opt in to your email list, something that Amy Porterfield does extremely effectively. So if you're interested in starting a private podcast, there are several ways that you can start, including built-in support through Apple and Spotify. But there are also other more accessible options. There's Transistor, that's how I deliver my private podcast, Hello Audio, Memberful, or Patreon. These are all ways that you can offer members extra content, either for a fee or for opting in to an email list. If you're interested in starting a private podcast, let me know and send any questions that you have. I'd love to answer them. But that's it for this episode. If you liked this episode and want more content like it, as well as bonus episodes, a newsletter, my automations database, and monthly workshops, you can become a member of the Podcast Foundry over at podcastworkflows.com/join. Or you can connect with me on just about any social network: X, Threads, Instagram, LinkedIn, even TikTok. I am Jay Casabona on all of those networks. Thanks so much for listening, and until next time, I can't wait to see what you make.